Hi, it's about time I made a video, and the sun's getting real low. How's everyone doing today? It's a very overcast day. It's about 4 p.m., so the sun's starting to get a little low as we're transitioning into winter. But I'm back with another palette from my COLOURBOOK series, and this is number 3, which is the warm toned one. And so, of course, with the warm toned palette, I have to do a sunset look. There's no other look I can do. So let's pop this bad boy open. And I for sure want to use this yellow, this purple, maybe one of these reds, and this orange. For sure, 100% without a doubt, because it's a nice vermilion orange. So I'm gonna just add a little bit of concealer to my eyes and let's get going. Sadly, lately I've been noticing that I'm getting really lazy with my makeup. Like, I just kind of smear on my brows. I just kind of slap on some CC cream. It's getting kind of bad, you know? And I typically pride myself in my makeup, you know? Because it's the one thing I can manage to do at least 50% correct. I also wanted to talk about my most recent Revolution purchase that did not go well at all. Before we get into all of that drama, I want to go in with a clean blending brush. I want to go into this slightly darker yellow, and I kind of want to pick it up. It picks up really nice. It's pretty soft. Don't really have to apply a lot of pressure. Let's pat it on, see the color payoff. So just off the bat, it's coming off really strong, coming for the throat, at least for a yellow. It is a lot cooler toned than I thought it would be, but we're just gonna wing with it. And sorry if this feels a little rushed. We're about to go out for some za, as the youngins say. Am I hip now or what? So yeah, the pizza place was fucking closed. And it's kind of been a really rough day. A lot of bad energy, a lot of frustration. I also spent 2 hours editing my other most recent video and it didn't export correctly. So after the 8-minute mark, it was just a green screen that had shadows on it. And it was one of those videos where you put a lot of work into framing, you put a lot of work into like getting everything in the correct angle because it was a drawing video. That was fantastic. So I want to go in with this orange and then transition into that orange real quick. So let's just pick that up, and that orange picks up real soft and easy. It's actually really vibrant. Wow. So let's just blend that on. But on to my Revolution purchase that did not go as planned. So I'd say 22 days ago, I placed an order that was expensive. And it took about 22 days to get here, which is very abnormal. I get there's extra, they said allow an extra week of time due to COVID and all that good stuff, but it was obscenely late. Obscenely. It also arrived heavily damaged, like damaged to the point where in which I had to question whether or not DHL literally kicked it off the truck. The box was torn to bits. It literally could, it didn't make it up the trip to, it didn't make it up the stairs. Like, the box was falling apart. It was very disheartening. And I was just hoping that my products weren't damaged, everything was fine. I opened it up. A bunch of eyeshadow flew on me. A bunch of it. Got on my carpet. Got on my dog. Got on my pants that I was gonna wear to work. Fantastic. And the bottom part of the box, the tape was ripped off. So that was exciting. And the first package I picked up out of there was the Euphoria palette. I'm actually gonna go in with this red. Was the Euphoria palette, and that was completely, utterly destroyed. So I got pretty upset about that. I went through and all the palettes that I had that came in boxes were safe. I'll say that. And even then, like, the boxes for like some of my moisturizers that I ordered were dented, ripped. They looked like someone was fucking with it, more or less. And so I wrote a few very vehemently worded emails that I can't even deny that I was very upset. They were strongly worded. I didn't swear or anything. I just expressed that I was very disappointed. It wasn't like them, because normally every other package I got, safe, nothing damaged except for one time where it was 111 degrees outside and I didn't get home till 5. So that's an exception. That's on me. But that, I could not. I'll put some pictures up, but we're working on it. And my love for the brand's not going to change because of this one situation. I just might not order anymore for a long while, not until like maybe February. But I'm going to go in with this deep purpley shade, and we're going to blend that on to try and deepen up the shades. I also put on this little mauve sweater because I thought, oh, it's going to match the sunset. Oh my goodness. Look how pigmented that is. I am loving that shade. Oh yeah. So I wanted to cut crease with a yellow gold. And I think that's going to be for today's vibe. And then tomorrow, I really want to do a purple crease shade with a white cut crease that had like sunset shades in it, like an all matte kind of look. And I think that's what I'm going to do for another video. And I think I'm going to end up winging this out because I just accidentally, out of habit, winged that out. So I'm actually going to blend over it again with like one of the peachier reds. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. Oh, I feel so much better. See, I can't hate Revolution for one mistake. I think that was more so just everyone was rushing because they already had an influx of orders because they released so many new things. And of course, they had the Jack Skellington Night Before Christmas launch, which I got. I'll do a video on it in a couple days. In short summary, love it. Even just for aesthetics. But so I understand that. But these eyeshadows, again, just restoring my faith. Because, like, look at how that just blended in. I'm sorry if, like, the, what's the word, sharpness is a little off. Like, everything's been a little off today. Like, my videos didn't export. My editing software crashed. It's just been an off day. I turned my ring light on so we can get a better look at these colors. But you can see the yellow clearly. You can see the orange, the red. Love that. Also this lipstick, I don't know, I'm not vibing with it, but I see other people vibing with it, so let's go with it. But I'm doing a quickie little cut crease, get a little concealer brush. And then, like I said a couple minutes ago, I think I'm gonna want to put like gold in the cut crease. I'm not trying to like put a lot of product on because I know I'm just gonna keep this makeup on for maybe an hour while we place a carry-out order, so. I lately have not been doing the most preservative makeup looks. I've been kind of just doing like, I'm not going to do a primer, I'm just going to slap this on, see how it goes kind of looks lately. I also did that shake primer video, which was real interesting. Are these symmetrical? Wait. Nope. This one's a little higher. There we go. Now that looks pretty symmetrical. So I wanted to use a yellowy gold, and there are quite a few. So I think I might go in with this one because it just looks more glittery, and then do a little bit of this in the inner corner. So let's get a flat brush and just beat the devil out of it. The glitter devil. Glitter devil. Lucifer, but make him gay. Alrighty, so I'm just going in with this yellow shimmer. I think I'm just going to mix the two that are next to each other because the one in the front is slightly more opaque. And I'm kind of going in heavy with it because it's not giving the best coverage. That might also just be me today, but it is feeling a little dry, and that might also just be because it's an older palette that's just been sitting at Ulta. No one really buys them that often. They usually buy the Alexa Stone one, and right when I went to go buy the Alexa Stone one, just cause the title and the name and the just having it. I know, it's just the capitalist society that we live in. It was sold out, even though it had just been restocked the day prior with 4 of them, which means in the 12 hours, someone managed to buy them all, which, I mean, yay for revolution. Boo, because I wanted it. Don't they know it's mine and it's for me only. Just me. So I'm actually going to go in with that lighter gold I was talking about, the one right here. And let's see how that looks. Focus? Are you focused? So this one's going on real easy. It's a little sheer, to be honest. But it's on there. It's adding the illumination, it's adding the light, and it won't focus. Goodness. Also, sorry if you can hear the shower in the background. It's part of getting ready for life, you know. Better the shower than a not. Alrighty, so I just brushed on a little bit of that purple shade at the outer parts of the shimmer, the cut crease. And I'm gonna slap on a little bit of concealer, some liner, some lashes. We'll check out the final look, maybe do a little bit of highlight. All right, be back. Alrighty, so I just papped on some concealer with my ring finger. And let's get into the under eye shades. So I wanna go in with this peachy red, just the peach. Just that today. Nothing exciting. Nothing exciting. And just swishy swish. A blind swishy swish. Yeah, that looks cohesive. I'm just gonna use the leftover on this eye because that did come up really easily. And a little bit more right there. And yeah, that looks good. Let me pop on some liner and lashes. Literally just threw on liner. Could not have done it any quicker. All right, so I was feeling very uninspired. So I just threw on my favorite lashes and just went with it. So I think I'm gonna go in with a tiny bit of highlight. I think I wanna use, this shade actually, because it's like a peachy kind of shade. Not doing a lot of highlight, just a little bit. So we're gonna just pick it up with a tiny little brush. And pat pat. Oh wow. Oh dear. Sweet Jesus. Sweet Lord. Oh goodness. That was pretty blinding, not gonna lie. Do a little right here. Not as blinding there. And I'm gonna go in on this side. Oh gosh. I just love it. It just looks so effortless. Fantastic. But yeah, this is the final look. Is this angle better? Is any of this better? No, but here's the final look. Just a little bit of a way where I can see what I'm doing. But yeah, it actually looks really good. I look a little chubby, a little bloated, kind of got 18,000 chins. But I'll see you guys tomorrow with the second look. Alrighty, so we are back with the second part of the COLOURBOOK 3 video, and I want to do like a purple kind of matte, like a full matte, and then use like a white or like a light cream to cut the crease and then blend a red, orange, and yellow onto it. I want to use this shade, this shade, this shade, and this one for the crease, and then this yellow, this like cream yellow, ivory, and then of course like one of these reds. Alright, so I'm just going in with an LA Girl concealer to put on a base. I'm not really keeping this makeup on for too long, so I don't really care. And I'm trying something new and going in with a fluffy brush to pat it out, kind of like everyone does with their P. Louise base. And it actually kind of worked pretty well. It didn't work as fast as like a beauty blender, but it was kind of fun. A little therapeutic. And then I'm going to go in with that top corner peachy shade in the palette and use that as a transition color between the purple and my actual brow. So I'm bringing it right up to the brow bone, like all the way up there. I'm blending it with just an e.l.f. blending brush. And then I'm going back in with the purple to deepen it up, and I want to blend that up and keep blending. And I'm going to go back in again with that peach shade to make sure that they're transitioned well. And I want to wing it out a little bit with the purple. I know it looked a little patchy, but I think that's because the LA Girl concealer isn't the best for an eye base. But I'm going to go back over it again. Okay, so now that I have those colors transitioned well, that I went in and cut the crease with a Mega Concealer from Makeup Obsession, and I'm going to go in with that light cream shade and just pat it on with a flat brush. And then I'm transitioning into that first yellow shade, and then I'm going to go in with one of the lighter oranges, and then go in with a vermilion shade. And I'm steadily realizing that this would have looked so much better if I used a completely white base, or if I had cut the crease and then gone in with like a white eye primer from like Revolution or P. Louise. But I'm just winging it, and I'm going in with that Comic Red shade to blend in between the purple and that orange. And I kind of don't like it. So yeah, in the future, I would probably use a white concealer because you can kind of see the difference on there, on my lids. It's not really that bright, but then I want to go in with a little bit of a peachy highlight for my inner corner. And I'm just patting it on with a finger because I just want it kind of blown out. And I'm bringing it under my under eyes just to brighten it slightly. Alrighty, so because this base wasn't as light as I thought it would be or as I wanted, I just slapped on some white eyeliner to brighten it up. And I just threw on some eyeliner, and it's so far looking actually pretty good. It's not as like vibrant as I was hoping for, but I'm kind of living for it. Let me slap on some lashes. Okay, so I just popped on some fluffy lashes. They're kind of cute. Not my vibe, but I'm kind of living for it at the same time. Not my usual. But this is the final look. I really hope you guys like it. Okay, I think I might do a third one, but if not, bye.